Gamers, we're here playing the Bazaar, and we're using the new characters, the dragons. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I'll chat. I'll chat as we play, because you might be a little confused. This used to be a Destiny channel, and you're like, what is this game? This is the Bazaar. You build a hand of cards, right? You can put stuff in your backpack. With that, you can then just fight other people. Like, not live, it's just like an auto battler. So it's really fun, and we're trying out the new characters. I haven't seen any of their items yet, so that'll be that'll be interesting to see right now. So this character, their unique thing is like music, or they call it tempo, and you can see it in the bottom left if you need to like read it. You gain 1 tempo per second, and then tempo is spent by items when they go off. So this guy, if you have 1 tempo, 1 music, you spend it and you do 10. If you have 2, and you can spend 2, deals 10 damage. Pretty nice. And then it looks like this character has special things on their board. So this one is haste related, 10% cooldown. Cool stuff. Very nice. I'm just gonna buy. Honestly, I might just buy all of this. This is really cool. Just look at the design on that, man. That's freaking sick. But yeah, let's get all this stuff. Go next. But yeah, I don't know if I said it already, but this used to be a Destiny channel, which is, you know, Destiny is basically dead. And see right there, we took an event. Just got this item. When you sell this, get 2 loot. I don't know if you can see it. There's like little icons next to the item names. You can kind of see who this belongs to. Like these, you can see the two dragons there. This one has like that weird looking dude who's just like the neutral guy, is the best way to explain it. So in here, I got something that buffed my damage. I got a skill. Let's see what the skill does. Your rightmost weapon has +10 damage, so you can move stuff around before fights, but once you get into it, like I'm about to do right here, you can't move your stuff around, so it gets like kind of locked in. So we'll take the first match here just against the haunted kimono. You know, these first day fights, this isn't against like a real person, this is against a bot, but they're really chill. You can see here the tempo, the music's going up, so we're at, I think we've gained a total over 10. So now this guy attacks twice now, and boom, there we go. So that's cool. This character looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. But yeah, I've been playing the Bazaar for whew, a lot a lot of time. I've been playing this game. And haste adjacent items. Haste is the cooldown just goes faster because each item has its own cooldown, right? So 1 second of haste is like gets a cooldown, a little bit faster. And that's all it'll take. You know what? And every time you can see your XP down here. Sorry, this explanation's terrible, but I'm just going as I go. Each time you go like a day, a monster fight, you get like these little blue XP amounts, and each time you level up, some event happens. Some of them are more minor than others. You just get like skills. The first one on the first day, you get like an enchanted item, which are cool because like all the enchanted items, they'll have like their cool effects. So like we can look through them here, which is really nice about this game. These are all the different enchantments something can have. Each item has like different rarities. There's a whole thing. So like this guy is deadly, plus 50% crit chance, pretty cool. But we're gonna take the freeze item because freeze is really cool. I like freeze builds. They're fun to make with some of the other characters in the game. But here you can see we got some upgrades. Symbol, more damage. I'm not using it right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna take that. We do have a burn item here though, which would be nice. With this guy too, we can get some burn going. I don't know if it would be enough to warrant taking it though. Let me think real quick. Definitely gonna upgrade this. And you can see your money here in the corner. I don't know if I've said that. I have no idea, honestly. But you know what? Since I got this as my enchantment, I'm just gonna take this guy. We'll get the sparkler here. So you can see here, 1 burn. That's 1 burn. What's it gonna do? You put it next to this guy, now it's 3. Goes off 3 times. Pretty good. So yeah, let's go into our first fight. This is what it looks like when you fight someone. Their name will show up at the end of the day. Each day has a certain amount of hours. When you win a fight, you gain like a victory, which is cool. Once you get to 10, you win. That's it. That's like the end of it. You can't go like endless like some other roguelike games because you're playing against like real people, not live. It's kind of like on a ghost system. So like when you enter a fight, your like board gets saved for someone else to fight against, and then it just like cycles through for everyone. So it's really cool. And this is like your life. Prestige is basically your life, and if you lose a fight, you know, you go down the day amount. So you don't want to lose too early, even though it doesn't seem like a lot. It definitely adds up. But yeah, let's see how this fight goes against this Vanessa. Should be interesting. Like I said, I this is my first time playing this character. But and Vanessa, she'll have just completely different items. So hers are more aquatic. You know, some just like some cool looking items. We got Marlone here. The go. I know that's not actually how you pronounce it, but I love saying it like that. It's a poison item, but I think I win this. I think I got enough damage here. Maybe not. See there we barely won. So yeah, you're just trying to get your opponent down to less to 0 HP before you lose, basically. There is like a timer, but that's not gonna happen this early, where the game just says, no, we've been going too long. I'm not doing that anymore. But so now we're on a new day. So you can see it says day 2. We got our 1 victory and we still have 20 prestige. So let's just keep going. We're going to JJ now, just another shop. Another burn item. So we could be doing a burn build here. That'd be cool. This guy, when you sell this, get a note if able. Then get an enchanted small weapon item from any hero. So let's buy this. Let's see what we get. Because I'm not sure what a note is. Maybe I don't have what I need for this character's a little complicated compared. But this guy slows. So this guy gets buffed when he slows. So we'll get these guys in here. And we have this guy for the haste. Nice. See, things are looking up here. Things are looking good.
If that doesn't work out for you,
But yeah, the Bazaar. This game is so addicting, man. They have this is six characters I think right now. Each of them are like super unique, super fun to play. And oh man, I can't stop playing this game. It's actually ridiculous. Just when you sell this you get a note. Let me see what happens. So this is a jewels item. You can see by like the little chef lady there. If an enemy is shielded, this has triple damage. This is immune. So this is a radiant item. Radiant, the enchantment is, you know, this is immune to freeze, slower, destroy, which is like, you know, certain status effects you can put on people, which, you know, can get pretty crazy. But I think I'm happy with this board right now. I'll keep these guys in my bag. Okay, I might get some upgrades, which is nice. But yeah, any items in your bag, they don't get used. Their effects don't, you know, proc at all. Just everything only on your board. So we'll fight the coconut crab. Let's see how this goes. Should be pretty nice. But yeah, Jules. I haven't played Jules yet, to be honest. The one character I haven't put any time into. A lot of characters in this game though. They're all super fun. My favorite's definitely the Pygmalion. His items are like value, big health, super fun character too. But here we got a skill from this monster, which these skills can only be found from like certain monsters. And earlier you could have seen he had it right up here, but we'll take it. I mean, it's no cost to take it, so just might as well. And then here, let's go weapon shop. Even though I don't have any weapons, I don't know what I'll find. So none of that really spoke to me. I might upgrade this. I'll have to sell some stuff. Yeah, because I think this item's pretty good. I don't know if there's a way to yet, but I imagine you can gain like more tempo as it comes up. I don't know. When you use another tempo item, charge this. Deal extra damage. That's cool. So yeah, choose one of 3 random notes be added to your board. So this is unique for this character, which is pretty cool. I guess it's kind of like this haste thing, which I'm not even using. So let's try to use that. There we go. Oh, and I got. Oh, this is that note from that thing I sold earlier. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I'll get whenever it becomes a burn, heal or regen slot. Becomes a G slot, which more tempo. So just more making more music, which would be cool. But I'm just gonna go burn since this is, you know, mainly a burn build. So you can see this guy got made right here. We're gonna try to move that over there because I don't. Let's see what the burn buff is. Okay, so it's more cooldown. Yeah, 10% cooldown item, which is actually really good. I think I'm gonna put that on. I think I'm gonna move this just like that. Yeah, so yeah, I think this guy's gonna be doing the most burn. We're gonna go to Shelter Shelby. There's a new vendor just for these guys. Each character has like their specific vendors too, which is really cool. So I'm just seeing what we got here. I might just put in the weapon because 60 damage is pretty good. Yeah, you know what? Let's not overcomplicate it. I'm gonna be here for like forever if I'm just sitting here fighting with the shopkeepers instead of actually the, you know, the real human beings. But let's see what this guy's cooking with. He's got kind of some burn stuff going. I'm not gonna hover over every item because that's just a lot. But looks like we're doing about the same amount of burn. He might be. Okay, I thought he was about to win there. He had 80 burn on me, but the damage from this machine, pretty good. It's actually really good. So, actually, I kind of want to build around that, but you know, this game, it's actually pretty hard to force just like a certain build over and over and over again as much as you'd like. I guess earlier in the game, it was pretty easy to do that, but now they've kind of. I feel like for this character, they've added enough items where, at least from what I've seen, it looks like it's not going to be easy to just spam the same thing over and over again. Who knows? And here, I'm pretty low on money, so, you know, permanently gain regen equal to twice your level. So I'm just going to gain 6 regen, but that's going to be permanent. You can see like regen down here on my HP. So we're just going to click that, and boom. I'm trying to think if I should add this. It seems pretty good. Freeze 3 items for 1 second. It costs 5. I'm just gonna call it music, tempo, whatever. I don't really like the name tempo. I'm gonna call it music. But yeah, spend 5 music. Let me see where I want. I could just have this guy anywhere really, which is nice, because he doesn't need to be next to that dude. Since I kind of like these guys being there. This guy's a little faster, so might as well have him there. Remove that. You know what? I'm moving around too much stuff. We're about to go into a fight. We're about to level up anyway, so just yeah, I'm overcomplicating it a bit. This game, it can get really crazy. Like there's like a charge mechanic where certain items can, you know, give each other like time basically and make them go faster. And once you get a lot of that on the board, I'll see this character. If we can get something like that going, you can just have everything just bing, 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 bing. But right now everything looks pretty slow, nothing too crazy. Hopefully you can kind of understand what's going on this, because this game can be a little complicated. But here, just like that level up from earlier, we have another chance to just add another note to the board. So here, since we have this guy for the slow, we'll add another slow spot. And we'll see what that does here. Yeah, so slow item gains cooldown. So again, we'll move this around a little bit, which is really cool. Like, not all the other characters you have to move this much around on the board. So it's actually really unique. It's actually pretty cool to mess around with. Here, we're gonna move these guys. Oh, no, we can't. Because we have those notes. Okay, I see what's happening here. But here we can see we're gonna upgrade this guy's abilities to upgrade a bronze tier item to silver. So here we can go and look, silver tier, it burns a little more, and then it buffs our guys too. So if I want more burn from all these guys, you know, that's what I'm looking for. You know, that's what I want more burn. But this guy scales better every time I slow. So, let's go this guy, because he looks pretty cool on this guy. I like how it looks. And then we're not too broke here, but let's just go to like one of these events just to see what it's like. This guy just visit little dude here. This game has super cool art, by the way. You can like right click onto it and it just shows everything. I guess it doesn't show it there for that guy. But here we pick a skill. The first time an enemy falls below half health, each fight gain 10 tempo. And this is when you buy a weapon, gain 10 max HP. So it's not a lot, but it definitely adds up to the point where you It is good on some certain characters, but I haven't bought like any weapons since this thing. So let's just go for this. This just seems solid in it. It's more for the character. So let's see it. Let's see how I fight against Dooley here. But yeah, this is my first actual video with the face cam. So is this good? Like, should I move like over here? I could move it. I'm not gonna move it right now because I kind of like where it is. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for how the camera should be, anything like that, I don't even know if the camera is actually recording right now. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. Yeah, you can see we beat the dually. I actually didn't really watch the fight. I was talking about my camera, but and then so yeah, we're at 3 victories, max prestige still. We're looking pretty good with the burn. Really cool about this game, you can replay. So like I completely missed the fight. We'll click it again. We'll see how this wins. So yeah, this guy's doing a lot of burn. This guy's doing a lot of freeze, a lot of slow. He's getting up there. Yeah, no, this build is looking really good. And we got him to half HP too, so this guy was just chonking him. No, that was nice. That was really nice. And we can recap, see how much burn we did. So yeah, you can see this guy froze 3 items. You can see the little snowflake icon. That means how many items it froze. This froze 2. This froze 3. This burned 30. And that's counting each time it went off. So it didn't burn 30 for 3 times. It burned 30 in total. This burned 14. This slowed 6 times. 200 damage. This might be my guy. That arcade machine's a cool item, but yeah, once you're ready to go, you hit continue and you keep going. But yeah, this game's super addicting. And it's really nice. Like I could close the game right now and it would stay there. It would stay at this exact screen and I could just pick it up like normal, even though if it's like multiplayer, I can just pick it up, play whenever, and I imagine for the mobile release, that's when that's gonna hit. That's gonna be real nice. But that's still not out yet, so you know, still waiting on that. But here, skill or medium item, let's go skill. I want to see all this character skill. So this is useless. This doesn't do anything for us, but I'm just gonna take it. I could have skipped it, but you know, that's lame. Here we get another weapon. We get my boy. I don't know why it's not showing up. Yeah, was by it. We got the upgrade there. That's, I don't know what the odds of that are, but it's not likely. And here, so yeah, the XP I was talking about. You can see those 4 little blue dots. That's the XP you get from beating this guy. So if I were to beat him, I'd get 4 XP. But the reason he's 4 XP is because he's a harder fight. Not a guaranteed win. You know what? Get it twisted. This is just a normal match. You know, why not? Let's see. But you can see all of his items burn right away at the start, and then he just kind of keeps hitting you with burn as the fight goes. It looks like I might be able to beat him here, which kind of shows his build is pretty good. The only issue is, I'm not sure if you've seen this yet, these items have ammo, which basically means that they have like a set amount of uses until they're basically out of ammo, and there's ways to reload items, all sorts of stuff like that, but right now I don't have any way to reload, so we're just kind of hoping. When you use an item on a burn note, so where's my burn note? It is this right here. This is my burn note. When you use an item on a burn note, gain 1 tempo. So that's nasty. That just sounds ridiculously good this early. So I'm gonna move my sparkler, which is kind of carrying me. So he gets that buff. So now we'll gain 3 notes every single time, which sounds pretty good. Here, Mountain Pass. This event is kind of just like anything can happen. So you can fight someone, not like another person, but like a monster, and then or you can just get like a random like XP or something. So let's see. So yeah, here 2 income. Your income's down here. Sorry if I didn't explain that earlier. Bank 2. Yeah, 2 income, 1 XP. Not bad. You know, it could be worse. Could be way worse. Curio, my goat. We got this guy right here. He just sells bronze items like that are neutral. So these don't belong to anyone. And there, I bought something that got me a skill. Your lifesteal items have 15 damage. You can see there in the corner. Lifesteal items, when they do damage, they heal you. But I don't have that effect yet, so we have to wait a little bit to get that. This item, when you sell it,
Well,
it
you're
gives
doing your
damage
part
to your
to
item,
make
so I'm just gonna
things
get that.
all
And none of these other items are really anything yet, so we'll keep looking. This is for cooldown.
Louis.
I really like
That's a
cooldown.
bargain.
Um, this gives crit
Wolves better
1%
trust me
crit to everything.
to see
You
that
gotta get
land
it
on the
twisted.
move.
Get it twisted.
Trash is tragic.
And then these
Rebuild
cinders.
everything.
When you sell this, your leftmost burn item permanently gains 1 burn. You know you have to do it. You gotta keep buffing this guy up. Surely at some point I'll find a way to reload it, but until then, we just gotta hope we beat them with what we got. But yeah, we're fighting a Pygmalion as my goat. This guy's my favorite character to play, but I'm playing dragons because they're new.
You do see
But
what's
yeah,
coming.
these guys are all about being huge, large, and rotund. This guy's more of a freeze build though. I'm not sure what it really does. I think I might be okay. I'll hover over his items here right after this, cause
Next time I'll
so yeah,
show
this
you what I learned from
whenever you freeze, you charge this item, so it gains like a second cooldown. Um, but when you go half HP, like him, when he gets half HP, this freezes everything on the board for 3 seconds, and then except that, so it just charges itself. It's a pretty cool item. This kind of the same. It just freezes, and when you use something else, it charges. And this just hastes something, so it makes it go a little faster every time the item goes off. But yeah, not not a good board. Not that good. That's okay. Make sure you drink water. It's very important. So we can add more nodes to the board. Of course, I'm just gonna look for a burn one because that's what we're working with. So one of your slots become a burn note. Let's see. I wish I could tell. That's kind of hard to tell. Okay, so yeah, I got a burn note over here. You see that far on the side. So we're gonna try to move this around a little bit so that I can take advantage of that. And we got this guy here, haste adjacent items. There's a decent amount going on here, but it's cool. This is looking good so far. It's looking good. So here, charge the item to the left 1 second. When you use the item to the left, deal 5 damage. That's pretty good. So charge on this guy more slow, which slows down the other person's board and gives me more damage. That's good. Mini disc launcher goes off 3 times. 5 second cooldown's pretty quick. And when you crit reload, so yeah, there's ways to reload items that have like the ammo. These so far I haven't found anything for that, like a skill or an item that would do that. That's that's kind of our main priority right now because you can burn. I'm burning a decent amount, but it's just not enough. So we'll fight this guy. This guy's a burn enemy. He has some cool items that this has plus burn equal to the burn of your other items, which is pretty good for just like hitting like a nasty amount. And they have like that enchantment, which is cool. So yeah, that's an easy fight. That's an easy fight. Yeah, it won't stay like that. We got it. We got that fiery claw. So now we can add more burns, which should be nice. This new item I haven't seen. Man, just look at the art. God, look at that. That looks so cool. Tech items to the left of this have their cooldowns reduced by 10%. Items to the right have plus damage and shield. So, I forgot to mention this too. I forgot to mention a lot. This is not a very good explainer, but I hope it's enough. I hope this helps. And you get into the Bazaar if you've never played it, or you just enjoy watching me play because this game's very fun to watch. But each item has like tags. You can see where it says medium because it takes 2 slots, and then tech because it's like a tech item. This has a lot of tags. Dang, I don't know what that is. Medium, property, toy, tech, weapon. So each tag, like certain like skills can affect certain things, and just depending on the tag, like drone. It's mainly for dually. This apparel, headset, apparel, and it's a techie thing. This is a friend, even though I'm not hanging out with him. Maybe I'm hanging out with that guy. This toy friend, I'm hanging out with this guy. But we'll take this because it's just a free item. And we'll go to Kina. I'm trying to see if there's anything that can reload any of my items. No luck yet though. No luck yet. So this enchant one non-enchanted item. So like I said, enchantments, deadly, fiery, which doubles your burn or gives you burn on certain items. We'll take this, just like an enchant, like something random. I'm sure it'll chant the worst thing on the board every time. And then we'll actually replace my goat for this claw because you can see if you add all these burns together, it's doing half of that. And I kind of just need a little more burn. 'Cause, yeah. Gain 1 tempo for each toy or burn item you have. So this, nice, there we go. This gives tempo, which is actually really cool. But I don't know if I really need that right now. I think I'm doing okay on tempo. We'll see. And, you know, this event, it's one of the coolest ones. It's literally just, you're hitting the slot machine just constantly. See, it's $1 for reroll. I don't really like these items, and they're all free, so I don't have to worry about paying for them. I have to pay for the reroll. So we're gonna reroll this. Get something burn related. Huh. I don't know if I want that.
I love a digger who wants to keep
I don't want this.
I know.
Sure, I'll spend all my money right now. It'll be worth it. This pays off. See, this permanently gives burn. That seems good. Yeah, I just need the burn. And you know, if you look at the claw, look at this. We sell this into there, and the claw goes up. Everyone's happy. Very good. Very good. Okay. Nice, I'm liking it. We're going against Vanessa. Nice. Vanessa's more like weapons focused. Like weapons, friend builds, a little bit of poison builds. But yeah, she can do some really cool stuff. Definitely. And she's like the free character. I guess I should mention that too. There's 3 free characters when you buy the game. That's Vanessa, Pig, and Dooley. They're all super unique. But yeah, look at that burn. That's nice. That's really nice, actually. I actually really like this build so far. But yeah, then this character I'm playing is you know, $20, which I think that's a little expensive for some of this stuff. But you know, what can you do? Support the devs, right? But eventually, this game will be coming to mobile, which doesn't have like a confirmed date. But when it does, apparently this character I'm playing right now is going to go free with the mobile release. So that'll be really nice. You know, everyone get access to this character. Hopefully the mobile port is just like a huge success, man. Because this game, I'm telling you, it's so addicting. I can't get enough of this game. This is there. Here's another burn scaling item. So I got 2 burn scaling items there. I think fireworks drone. Thank you for your service, but you're gone. Your items gain 2 burn across the board. Everything on my board is gaining 2 burn, which is nasty. So this and adjacent items gain burn. We're gonna move some stuff around. Move. Maybe. this is a lot. But this is the fun of the game. You know, you're just moving stuff around, messing around with builds. I can't get enough of this game. It's so fun. But yeah, board's not perfect. I'm not even gonna try to optimize this right now. This is just, we're just putting stuff together, and we're winning. So like, don't have to change it up too much, right? This is a cool looking item. Boombox. Jason items have crit chance. Yeah, that's something too. Let's see. Yeah, I think I gave a lot of my items 1% crit chance. So when something crits, it hits double, which is, you know, it can be pretty nasty. And you know, you didn't hear this from me, but I think the crit chance in this game is totally broken, to the point that, like, I swear it works against me. 1%, you're dead. You're dead. It's over. It's crazy. But this item's cool. It gains effects based on visiting certain characters. I think fighting them, which is actually really cool. So you gain like, oh, that's sick. Yeah, I don't know if I'll take it now, but that seems like a really cool item. So this is similar. You also gain, but I don't think I'm gonna take that yet. Now we're just gonna leave that, and we're going next. And we'll fight the strongest guy. He's only giving us 3 XP, the same as the others, but you get a little bit more gold. I don't know if I've shown this yet, but you can kind of see the XP there in the middle. Whenever you hit that spot, that's when you gain, you know, the XP, the gold, all that. So just fighting him doesn't give the stuff, and just beating him doesn't get it. You have to, like, you know, progress through the bar, which I think is nice, because if you had to beat him every time, that'd be a little bit more difficult.
I want the lair to feel
But yeah, we got something. This is a Vanessa item. More weapons focus. Scales your weapons. I'm not. No, no, we're burning. We're setting this on fire.
I
Right now.
teach, you learn.
Oh yeah.
We're a good team.
First time you use a burn item, gain 4 tempo. That sounds nice. That gets everything going. Right, most item has crit. Shielding isn't. That's not the biggest priority. Leftmost item is 16% crit. This is unfortunate because I really like where everything is. But I like the crit on that is fine. You got a 80 shield at this point is, you know, not the best. But we finally got an upgrade in the shop for this guy. That's huge. An upgrade for this. Adjacent items, yeah. I like that, I like that. Enchanted weapon, we'll pass. We'll pass. Is this slow? Oh man, look how cool that looks. Burn 5 and shield 25 for each type this has. So this item gains item types based on what's in your bag, which is actually really cool. And at the start of each day you get like a random item. I don't know if I can fit it in though. That's crazy to say, but you know, we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. We're taking too long here. Here we can just get, you know what? Just give me a random item. Anything. Okay, that's actually kind of nasty. So here, I now have a duplicate. So you can have duplicates of items. If I would have gotten one and it would have been silver, they would have like, you know, merged into one. But since it was a higher rarity, I now have 2 of them, which means I can now use this guy to haste them, and then they'll be charging them, and they'll all be charging each other. Just watch. This is about to go. This is about to dominate, and we're going against someone with no wins, low prestige. We're putting him in that ringer right now. Showing him that the dragon's muscle. So goofy. This guy's build is more, you know, get some cooldown, reduction, shield, damage. A bit of everything, but I think I just burned him too much before he can really get going. I hope. There we go. Nice. Yeah, this Dragon Call pickup this might have saved me. Wow, that's actually really clutch. Let me fix how I'm sitting. Hopefully the camera still looks good. I have no idea how it looks because I can't have myself over here, or else I'm just gonna keep looking, and I want to look this way. So hopefully I'm doing that. This has been really fun so far. It took me the whole day to start recording this. Even though I've been wanting to play this character, I wanted to wait until like my first time playing this character just to see all the stuff they can do, and you know, just have some fun with it. Because this game does have a ranked mode, which
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
people whip up some just nasty like science experiments, man. It's ridiculous the things people whip up. There can be some crazy builds. Like right now, I don't have anything too crazy. But so when you use an instrument, do I have any instruments on my board yet? Sorry, just looking through this. No instruments. So this looks like a cool item I want to use in the future, but just nothing yet. This has +1 multicast for each dragon item you have. Again, yeah, I only have like 1 other dragon item, so we'll pass. But do I beat this guy? This is big. Big is, you know, he gets in the gym, he gets the work done. But 4 XP, you can tell by the border too on this guy. He's like a legendary. It's like the hardest fights you can take. But, you know, they're worth it. You know, they give some really cool items, some shiny, which means there's an extra multicast, so it goes up again. This championship belt, one of the coolest items in the game. But I think we'll pass. We'll fight Ghost Pepper. Because I don't know if I have enough burn. We'll wait a second. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, if I had a way to reload, now that's something. But right now our main way of winning is honestly this guy. Gaining 2 burn, because even though his items aren't going off, they're still putting in work. Because this guy's getting, our Fire Claw's getting extra burn. So Micro Dave, he's a dually item. Look how cool this guy is. Really sick. And you can see a little animation here. I'll show you guys later. Just, there's like these chests you get, where you open the chest, after getting a certain amount of wins, and then you get cosmetic items. That's literally all it is. They had this whole thing before where they're gonna do like a marketplace, but that just that did not work out at all. I think they ended up completely changing how this game was gonna be, which I wasn't cool with because I got that founders pack like a while ago, and you know, they switched up. But I think the game's in like it's in a better spot now, which is nice. We're here, Mountain Pass. We took it and we got a fight, so which means we have another chance at getting some XP against a decent fight. This guy's more about getting a lot of max HP. So if you look, you see 1200 right here. With all of his items he has, the way they combo, you can see his HP gets up there. It's pretty nasty, but yeah, the way this guy works, since this fight will take a while, his item, when you heal, gain 100 max health. All these items heal, so he's just gaining a bunch of max health, but they're all ammo items. So they don't, I think I might lose this. They don't go off permanently. So imagine like this guy just kept healing, kept gaining max HP. It could be something special, but here this fight went on long enough that I've noticed this. The storm finally went off. This is kind of like the tiebreaker mechanism in the game, where if fights go on too long, the storm will kick in and we won. So if both players lose, you win technically, which is really cool. It's really nice. But yeah, the sandstorm, it's like 1 tick, 2 tick damage, and then it just goes up exponentially. I didn't say that right. I know I didn't say that right, but cut me some slack. I've been talking for a little bit now. And we got a fiery bar of soap. He's freaking pissed. That's nice. I really... Oh. Well, where does it go in? I have so much stuff on my board right now. This is... I think he goes here. Dragon's Breath Mint? That's my guy. I can't get rid of him. We'll go skill shop. Let's see what this guy has. And if you don't want anything, you just leave. You tell him, you walk in the door, say, nah, and then you're gone. But this might have just saved my run. Because now 6 ammo, it goes off every 2 seconds, so it goes off pretty quick, but it should be enough. We'll see. We'll see. And it's another burn item. So when that other thing goes up on the left, that buffs everything. Buffs the claw. I just spilled water on my desk, so that's cool. Very nice. Let's see what this Stell has. Stells, their builds are cool, but you know, their items do a lot. I feel like, you know, that's just what I think. But we're burning her down.
I must have miscalculated.
Bang. That was cool though. Yeah, this thing freezes one thing on both sides, and then it slows everything. So some really cool, like, certain items that scale off that, like gain burn that she has. So you can imagine it slows like 20 items, and that thing just gained like 40 burn. That's good. That's really good. But now 19 gold. We don't have any weapons on the board, but I'm gonna go check it out because it's a new character. If I don't buy a single thing here, I'll be happy because I got to right click on this stuff and look at this thing. This is freaking sick. I love that design of that. This guy freaking the art in this game is just crazy. Like, look at that. And once you get like the skins, not skins, they're like basically animated versions of these cards. Like they'll be moving and stuff. And I don't have any for this character yet because they just came out. Like I haven't opened a single chest for him. But what does this do? Spend all tempo, deal 100 damage for each tempo spend. So you can imagine you get up to like 16 tempo right through him. That's nasty. That's something special.
So we either have to
Yeah,
get really
keep going.
rich or
We'll
take
see.
down the Baron.
Both
Make sure it's
sounds
still
good.
recording. Real quick, please. Please sound good. Yeah, let me know if I sound good. How I sound, maybe. You know, any advice would be good. Really, just anything at all. Yeah. But here we'll take a gold item. See what she's got. We got the synth board again, which is cool. But I don't think I can fit that in. Here we got the skill upgrader, the Grandmaster. Do we have any friends on the board? We have 2 or just 1. This guy. I'd like to upgrade this guy, but we'll just upgrade his skill right now. This is a monster skill, so I'm not gonna find any upgrade anywhere. So yeah, first time you fall below half health, shield equal to 30% of your max health instead of 20, and you don't have to like math it out yourself. You can see right there underneath it says 520. That's the amount it would shield, so we're picking that up. Give me that.
Listen to that tone.
Give me that stuff. So here we can fight. And before you fight anyone, you can also right click on them and just like see their beautiful art and then see what like loot they would have, and like maybe you can like think if you can beat them. But I'm gonna fight this guy because he has some burn skills. We're like slowing, and I wouldn't mind getting some of these items, but either way, it's gold at the end of the day if you lose the fight. It's gold, it's XP, so you're always kind of progressing. You know, sometimes you can get a little unlucky with like upgrades and stuff like that, but for the most part, you kind of progress pretty well in a run, which is really
I
nice.
feel
But
like that thing didn't appreciate
yeah,
it.
the earlier fights are definitely they can definitely be a little easier. As the game goes on, it just kind of becomes a casino, which I don't know. I don't think it's bad. It's pretty cool. So another burn item. I think right now where I'm at, I'm just looking at burn items. Nothing else. That's kind of main priority number one. But when you use a tech or instrument, let's see what tech. Oh, small friend toy. Charge this 1 second. So we have to think what this might replace. Oh my goodness, my brain is. I can actually feel my brain expanding when I play this game. By the way, that's actually true. So we're just gonna put this guy here because the haste is good, but I don't think I need it. Burn 66 for Smokey. Pyrotechnics. I think that might be the shortest day I've ever seen in my life. Because something cool. Even though it might not even burn the 66. If I buy it, check out my Fire Claw, 29. 66. It's out at 62. So even if it doesn't go off, which it should, hopefully, it'll still be helping me out, which is pretty nasty. I'm just gonna sell some items, clean up the board a bit. Because I want to keep a lot of these guys. Maybe, yeah. I think I'm gaining a lot of just tempo in general. So I think we should be good. Hopefully this guy can go off because it seems like that'd just be a huge chunk of damage. And I'll put him there for the crit chance. Yeah. Yeah, these skills are alright. They're nothing special. I mean, they only cost 10 gold. But yeah, your items have plus 10 shield for each weapon your enemy has. So right now it's 0 because I'm not going against anyone. But if we get that, and like someone like FHCK, I'm not saying that. If he's got like 5 weapons, those guys are gonna be shielding a lot more.
1, 2, 3.
Let's hope that happens.
Yeah, we're musicians.
Yeah, I love every fight you start. There's like a little interaction, man. It's the coolest thing ever. Man, sit back, see what happens. This guy, I don't know if I've seen any of these items except for the van, but I don't know. I think we're getting our money ran. I think I just got robbed. Oh, we hit him for a big amount of burn there. Is it enough?
Try not to get discouraged, man.
Trying so.
Let's freaking go, man. I was a little worried there for a sec. I don't know if you could tell. I don't know if I was wearing that. I think I hide my fear pretty well. But no, this build is cool. It's very cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. And I saw this item in like the trailer that they had for the character. It just looks cool. It's, like I said, really cool designs. And we're coming up on level 10. And at level 10, I shook my desk a little. You get a enchantment. You can just like, you get 2 random enchantments, and then
Don't have scales.
you don't know what it's gonna be,
I can
but
fix some
it's usually pretty good.
Now,
Then we'll reroll here. We have a little bit of cash. Reach adjacent dragon. I don't think I have any dragon items. I do have dragon items. Oh my gosh. So I could either have this guy with 3 multicast, or this guy with 3 multicast but no ammo. I think I like that. Yeah. So we're gonna move that and that and that and that. I'm losing track of all the spots I need to have things on, but it's fine. It's fine. And we got the burn enchantment. Oh man. So it's a tough decision because that last fight almost died, right? Like, I almost hit 0 HP. So it would have been nice to have some regen, but get it twisted, man. This thing's gonna be burning for double, which is gonna buff my fire claw, which you see how it goes. You see what we're doing here. So it says double burn. That means when all my items gain 2 burn now, this item's actually getting 4, which is monumental. This is moving mountains. Oh, posture check too. You stand up a bit. Is that lipstick? Oh, that's cool. Chibi, bubblegum. Nothing I'm gonna use, but I just wanted to just look at it because yeah, this looks cool, man. It's just so fun just to click on them and see what everything does. But I'm not too happy with how we have everything because I know like everything could be a little better for how we have everything set up. But let's see if this guy actually goes off. That's my main focus. See if Smokey goes off, because if I'm charging everything but not gaining enough like music to actually use it, it might not be worth it to keep.
You're an artist with a blade.
I think, did it go off? I don't know. I lost track. I'm gonna be honest. I just started watching. It did go off one time. This didn't though, so we might have to replace this guy. Or we might have to find a way to make some music. Yeah, this event is cool. You can get back some prestige if you've lost a lot of fights early. You kind of get some prestige back, or some XP if you lost some fights too against some monsters. So that's cool. But we haven't, not trying to flex, but we're doing pretty good. And we got the upgrade with my boy Hef Chibi.
Jin, are we starving artists?
Maybe a little hungry.
I don't know if you guys heard that voice, and I hope it's loud enough that you did. That was hilarious. Oh man, that was freaking awesome. So now, oh man, there's a lot of tough decisions being made here. Alright, you're back in. Yep, more burn. Ammo's gonna run out. That's perfectly okay. Since we're on our last day, I can choose to get XP, but I don't think it would be enough. So we're gonna go to Bazaar Con. This has some cool events. You get a diamond item, 3 small enchanted, or incoming XP. But we'll get enchanted items because that's just more interesting. Burn enchanted item, but I don't think that's not what we're looking for. The seaweed, when you use an aquatic item, this gains 10 H, or healing permanently for the fight. No. This is a potion. When it goes off, you can go invulnerable. No. This, when you guys start flying, I think something flies on here. No, we don't need it. We're okay. We'll fight against this Vanessa. See if we can keep the flawless streak going, because it's been going good. Pretty good so far. So we'll see. Not a full board, so yeah, and she has a skill. We'll look over it after. Let's just see what happens first. Because I'm gonna be getting chunked. Oh my god. We did burn though. Wow. I don't know if I win this. I think I'm losing more than I'm gaining here at this point. I'm going down. I think I'm going down. Yeah. One more. I think we're starting to break through. That was close. That was close. See, this guy was in for 500. That's not what it does base. He had this skill that if you only have one weapon, it has triple damage, but its cooldown is like fat. So yeah, close one though. That was my first loss. See, it can happen. I can lose. Isn't that crazy? But we go Keen again. So what? Where did we? Why did we lose? I guess. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I think we ran out of ammo, and we don't have any like sustainability, like ways to keep ourselves alive, which I think I would rather have just burn. So here, when you burn, your items gain crit chance, which crit again is just a chance to do double. We burn a lot. We're taking it. That's nice. I like that. Drum set. Burn equal to 10% of this item's damage. Pretty cool burn item. Slow all items 1 second. That's pretty cool looking item. Oh, there's an upgrade. So the upgrade doesn't give more ammo, unfortunately. It just gives one more burn, which is normal. Like a lot of upgrades aren't just like every upgrade in the game isn't just the same thing. We'll fight this guy. I think that's a very bad idea because this guy's capable of destroying stuff on your board. But get it twisted. This is worth it. Okay, he destroyed that on my board. And he's doing a lot of damage. We barely won. I'll take it. Every time I'll look over his board.
Sorry.
So this, every 8 seconds, it destroys an enemy item. The first time you use an item, destroys an item on both boards. And then when your enemy uses an item, deal 1 damage, which is nothing, you know. But then you see the skill, every time you destroy something, he gains damage. So these guys were hitting for like 600 every time I use something. But we were able to make it through. And we'll see if we get anything good. That's not what we're looking for. But it's a small item. Your items gain damage equal to the weakest weapon's damage, which is really cool actually, but it's a Pygmalion item. Really fun, but it's not here. Not here. Not right now.
I would never debase my wares by
Here we have another upgrade. I
So much better.
haven't used that actually, so I don't know if that was the best idea, but that seems cool. Oh, that seems really cool actually. Well, we'll wait on that. Maybe another day. Here, just a free enchantment, haste. I don't know what to enchant. So here, we'll want to enchant something that goes off quick, but let's see what this guy's enchantment does. Turbo, hasten item, 2 seconds. If this is at all better, yeah, 1 item, but it'll do it 3 times. So I think that's the best we got. Maybe this hastes everything. No. Yeah, we'll just put it on there. It goes pretty quick, so hopefully things get going a little quicker. This guy don't want a single fight. I think that might be glitched.
Got a few new designs.
Or maybe he went to that one event that you can gain back your prestige in your life. Yeah, but we'll see what he has. I don't know his stealth players. Sometimes they can come out the board 5 seconds, everything's destroyed on your end. But here
Enjoy your little moment. I'm just testing my gear.
Here we hit him like a truck. Dang, that 36% crit chance actually saved us. Woo. See, we're 1 win away from getting 10. Man, if my first video could actually get 10 wins, that would be ridiculous. But we'll see right now. We'll see. We can get an upgrade. Nice. Not a huge upgrade, but every little bit matters. Enchant the item to the right. When you buy this, enchant it? Sure. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. So when you buy this, it gets a random enchantment, and then it gives the item to the right that random enchantment. That's actually sick. See ya. Sorry. It's cool, but I'm not using it now because it didn't give something I wanted. Here, I can get an enchanted burn item. Yeah. Yeah, we want that. It can be anything. So I sell it.
Excellent choice.
Radiant Fire Potion. This is the Mac item. He's like the potion, poison, regen guy. Regen's like this little, it's like the little passive healing. Sorry, Mac. We'll do a Mac video. I'll do a video with every single character after I've done like enough with this like new, you know, dragon, with the dragons. Because they just seem so fun. From what I've seen so far, they just look awesome. We got this item again. You know, I think one day we'll get Equipment Man going. But right now, sell it for money. And let's go to JJ. JJ, he can literally have anything. So, and again, enchanted small tempo. Wait, is tempo an enchantment?
How about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Oh, no. Okay, I got confused here. It has like the tempo effect. Like something that does anything with tempo. So we'll sell that. Not really looking for anything like that. When you crit, burn equal to 25% of this item's shield. That's pretty cool. So it's like a percentage thing. But that seems like it could be pretty nasty. When you haste, all items gain 2. Wow. And I don't have any instruments, but this looks sick too. Like, look at that. When you use an instrument, burn 12. I imagine, you know, if you have instruments going just off like crazy. I bet we'll see like 3 instruments here. I guess not. But yeah, see, like, that's an instrument. So this would be going off every 6 seconds. It'd be burning like however much it said. But yeah, we'll just go up to the next fight. We beat this guy earlier. So I think we'll be good to fight him this time. Because I don't know if we've gotten any better, but I definitely feel stronger. Just didn't crit. We'll be okay. Yeah, no, we're good. Nice. Yeah, if we get the skill, it's kind of risky to take because it destroys something on your own board.
I won't let it touch you.
My hero.
I can't do it. I can't. I'm so sorry. I can't take this. Every run I've taken this, it kills it because it always takes out my best item. But you can skip it. You don't have to take it. I know. I'm late. I just should have taken it. I know. We'll go to Jewel Shop real quick. This just gives like a passive benefit for the rest of the day, which is it's pretty alright. We'll go to Kina because we don't have any weapons.
No weapons?
Hopefully we get an upgrade. Anything? I'm getting a little. I'm not getting worried. I'm just Oh, this generates tempo, so we're just gonna put that there because I really want this guy when it goes off that first time. I want it to hit, like, give that burn, be just enough, and hopefully we beat this duel, get our 10th win. We'll see how it goes. And you can stick the little rank icons there too. I'm gold right now because the season just reset. You know, from legend, you know, top rank. I'm not trying to flex, but you gotta know where I'm at. This guy's bronze, and you can just literally match anyone at this in standard. Anyone can come into your matchmaking. And I might be eating my words here because I think I might have just won. That's how it's done. That's how it's done with the dragons in the Bazaar. You got a nice burn build. Nothing too crazy. I actually really like how this build wasn't just like stuff on the screen just constantly flashing. You could kind of see what I was going for, which is really nice. We can do a quick recap, see what burned the most. I'll be honest, this kind of saved my run. Fireclaw, thank you. But yeah, Smoky, this is a really cool item. A lot of investment though. But yeah, once we hit continue here, the run will be over. So, you know, I'll walk through it one last. Actually, I'll walk through it at the next screen. We're gonna say continue.
We're making it out of Rough Town with this one.
We got our first 10 win. 10 wins, like I said, is the max. You can't go past 10. But yeah, that's what it looks like, you know. Joe Cool Burrow. First freaking win with the dragons. So goofy. But yeah, this item, we gained burn. We just gave scaling to everything, which, you know, made this guy go up even if they didn't have ammo. Smoky. We had fiery Smoky, so it did double burn, but it normally did 66. So Smoky, whenever Smoky went off, we were burning for a lot, and if it crit, even better. This guy, kind of the same. We were just looking to gain burn passively, and hopefully, you know, get some good burn just added on. This guy was freezing. I'll be honest, I totally forgot this was using music, but it was cool. This is our first item, enchanted item we got too. AC is pretty good because it's just a guaranteed freeze on something. Even for half a second, AC can be good. Fiery bars, so we got from that one monster we fought. This guy was charging everything when it could, and we were gaining tempo at the start. We got this right at the end, but I think it made a huge difference. And then obviously the GOAT, restorative Fireclaw. It was healing us, it was burning. Man, that thing saved our run. The skills, honestly, this skill saved me. Like, if I didn't have this skill again, I would have lost. So yeah, this game, a lot of RNG. Like, I know there's people who are actually like really good at this, who can kind of, they know, like, you pick this, you pick this, you pick this, you're good, you're golden. But you don't have to play the game like that. Like, nobody's forcing you to play. Like, obviously right now, I just got this character. I know enough about the game to kind of see, like, you know, some good stuff, but I'm not like forcing like meta, you know. I don't even know what that is. And it could be anything with the enchantment. But yeah, let me see the skills. This skill was good when you burn on like those certain notes we were making, which I don't even know if we were doing that at a certain point. You gain tempo, which I think would have helped a lot if I would have tried to, you know, force that more. Gaining crit, I think the crit helped a ton. But yeah, we can hit continue here. See, we gain 3 chests. Like I said, those chests are just cosmetic stuff. You don't get like items. There's challenges. Yeah, we're gonna get those done anyways. But here, like I said, you can show the characters. This guy Pig, my favorite. He's the goat. Dooley, the robot, got a special skin on him. Yeah, there's a bunch of skins in this game too, which is cool. But yeah, this is the default look. Vanessa too, same thing for her. I think I got the default for her. Yeah. But yeah, these are the 3 like just default characters. Eventually we'll do something with them. But yeah, these are the dragons I just played with. These are all DLC guys. Mac, Poison Dude, Karnak. He gets angry. Styles like mechanical items, like I think like vehicles, stuff like that. Super cool. Jules, I haven't bought her. I'll be honest. I've seen this character. I'm not inspired. But you know, you might have to check it out because it'd be fun. But yeah, she's like chef, so her items all have like the food tag. Does a lot with that. But yeah, the dragons, man,
All the way
that was really fun. And like these are the chests I was talking about earlier. We have 300, so I'm just gonna pop one. Pop 10 chests. See what we get. And I think since I earned these chests before the new heroes came out, I did get stuff for them. You can see that right there. Microphone. So yeah, we saw microphone earlier, so good example. You can kind of see now. It's like animated. It's really cool. It's not anything significant, and these things like have no value besides just being on your account. And now that cool as T-Tar is now blowing fire, so that's cool. But you know what? We'll do 10 more because I have a lot of chests because I just don't open them. And I think here, I don't think these might have been old chests, so I didn't get anything for like the new characters, which yeah, we'll have to burn through those chests to really get rid of the clutter. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, please like, sub. Really appreciate it. This was a ton of fun to actually make this video. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, please stick around. Hopefully I'll be making a bunch of Bazaar content. It's gonna be a ton of fun. The new characters too, especially, you know. So yeah, take care. Peace.